Hey there everybody, this is Franco, and this video is about the Predator 4000 watt 3200 running watt generator sold by Harbor Freight. And I'll tell you a little bit of information here about my situation. I live in Southwest Florida. We just got hit by Hurricane Irma. It was a real mess, and there is no electricity in vast parts of the area. I haven't had electricity here for several days, so I was able to snag this generator from a co-worker of mine who, well, he bought 3 of them on his way back down to Florida, so I was happy to be able to get one from him in short order. So this thing is a great deal. These things are only like $329. I think with shipping they're like $350. You can get a wheel kit for it. It's like another 25 bucks. I obviously don't have that, so I have this thing strapped to a furniture dolly. But I think this generator is a pretty good deal because it's one of the only generators I've seen in this price range that actually has a 240 volt connection on it. So most of these small generators that you're going to buy in this price range or this wattage are only going to do 110 volts, but this you actually get 240 volts, which is good because one of the reasons why I want this generator running is so I can keep my pool pump going so the pool does not get disgusting. So here is the front of it. So kind of see what it looks like. You know, it does not scream cheap. It's, you know, definitely not like a super high-end thing. This whole front cover is plastic, so it feels maybe a little flimsy, but you know, not too bad. You know, all in all, pretty good deal for the money. So yeah, you got 4,000 starting watts, 3,200 running watts, and it has each leg of the 220 has a 13 amp breaker on it. So if you're using the 110 volt outlets, you got 13 amp max. If you're just running straight 240, well, I guess that's still 13 amps, but you have 13 amps on each leg. So I am currently able to pretty much run all the 110 volt stuff in my house. I can run all the lights in the house, run the refrigerator. I obviously cannot run the water heater, the central air, you know, the stove, that type of stuff. But this thing's big enough to keep the lights on, keep some fans on, keep the refrigerator running, and I can run a pretty heavy-duty room air conditioner with it, so it makes it bearable. So this thing, 212cc motor, runs on regular gasoline. It holds 4 gallons. When you buy this thing, you got to make sure you buy yourself some 10W30 motor oil to put in it because it does not come with motor oil. They say it runs for about 10 hours on 50% load. I can't verify that, but it does seem to run quite a bit on a full tank. The generator itself, honestly, I really can't say anything bad about it. The only one darn stupid thing that I'll complain about is the way you put the oil in it and drain the oil out of it. So this is where you put the oil in it. It's kind of awkward. This is one of 2 drain plugs. There's a drain plug like this on each side of it, but you know, when you take this little plug out, the oil just spills all over this little brace here. It just goes everywhere. So you gotta, I don't know, be prepared to rig up some tin or some, you know, something to catch that oil and keep it from going all over the place. As far as putting oil in it, you know, if you have a funnel with a tube on it or a hose or something, you'll be fine. I'm kind of in crisis mode down here. The stores are stripped clean. There's nothing like that in the stores. No oil, no funnels, nothing. So I'm using like a ketchup squeeze bottle with a piece of tubing on it, and that seemed to work okay. A quick walk around. This generator is relatively small, does not take up a lot of room, and it's, you know, it's Harbor Freight stuff, but nothing about it screams cheap. So, you know, I gotta say it's not a bad little generator for the money. There you go. Here's the back side. All right, so the thing everybody wants to know, what's it sound like when you fire it up? So here we go. Let's fire it up. On. Here's the choke, if you would need to choke it, but I don't need to choke it because it's already warmed up. Here's the little fuel off and on valve. So here we go. Maybe I do need to choke it. Let's see. Alright, I got a totally illegal backfeed situation going on here, but let's turn some stuff on. There's the lights, and there you go. So now we're running the pool pump, a bunch of lights, and that's what the generator sounds like. So I'll be honest with you, that's the hardest I've had to work to start this thing since I bought it. Usually it kicks on after the first tug. You know, it's been pretty easy to start. I just changed the oil in it. I don't know why that would make it hard to start this time, but you know, whatever. So yeah, this thing's great. I really like it. It's saving me a whole lot of heartache and misery down here. And $329, $350 is a good deal. Only bad thing I can say about it so far is it's sort of a pain in the butt to change the oil. Other than that, great generator. Alright, I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be back to the machining and CNC stuff really soon, once we get power down here in Florida. Okay, be safe.